Real quick before we start the video, guys, if you guys enjoy motorcycle content and you have, say, maybe a friend out there that enjoys motorcycle content, feel free to share the channel with them. Alright, what's up, Blockhead? So we're going to be test riding a couple of the new Harley-Davidson Sportsters. As you guys know, they recently introduced the Iron 1200. So basically, changes. That'll be in one video. But in this video, we're actually going over the 48 Special. So basically, what they changed in the 48 Special, they've got new tank graphics. They've got some higher, not apes, I forget what they call these bars. We'll talk to Aaron about it. Basically what they did is, style-wise, they chromed it out. So we've got lots of chrome at the bottom, as you guys can see. We've got standard mag wheels, same kind of 48 style, small peanut tank. If you guys don't know, 48 is styled after bike that they made in 48, which is lower to the ground, so lower ground height, fatter tires, so wider front and rear tire, and then smaller peanut tank. Just gives it this certain look, certain stance about it.
The man that knows more of the tech specs, you know, more than me, my boy. Hey, Ron. I already went over a couple of things. Still has a peanut tank, wider front and rear tires. What are these bars called? Not quite the same shape as like the ones on the Iron 1200.
These actually look a little bit shorter. I have to check the measurements.
Yeah.
These look shorter though.
And they
these
don't
are gloss black, and those are kind of like a satin black.
Yeah, so those are satin, these are gloss. But yeah, so one of the significant changes they did with the 48 Special is the chrome. You know, chrome primary, and this side as well. It's all shiny. It ain't my bag. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of chrome. Yeah. Just costs more parts to swap out. But what else can you tell us about it?
I think that's pretty much the big change here. I mean, obviously the paint is going to be different.
Yeah, different styles in paint.
Yeah. So as far as the color options, this one comes in vivid black, wicked red, and billiard white. And the billiard white is nice. It's just like a solid white. There's no pearls. Really old school looking. It's nice.
All right. Well, before we lose too much daylight, let's go ahead and get to ripping on them a little bit.
Yeah.
Swing a leg over and try them out.
Cool.
Just did a test ride on the Iron 1200, and yeah, let's see what I mean. I imagine it's going to feel very similar. Probably isn't going to turn as good because of the fatter front tire. Not going to feel as nimble. All right, well, let's get to it. Key down there, on here. We are in neutral. So one thing I noticed, whenever you turn it on, the pump primes, but then that light doesn't go off. Interesting. All right, so pretty traditional for test rides. I'm going to go over the controls first. Oh man, them forward controls, I like it. Left side controls, we have your selection switch, which is going to change the selection on the speedometer. Speedometer being right here, it lays more flat on the 48. So we've got the mileage, which is 10 miles. Press it again, it changes to trip A, trip B, changes to the time, changes to gear / RPM, which you guys can see there, 2750. And then third gear, shift, is it fourth gear, bogging it a little bit, press it again, changes back to the mileage. So we'll put it on RPM and gear indicator. You also have the horn down below. You've got high beams if you press there, low beam if you press there, and then if you hold it in on the bottom, you've got your passing light. Indicators are all right there, so if I were to hit the left signal right there, you're going to see the indicator right there. On the right side, you've got your right indicator, even though we weren't turning right, just for demonstration purposes. You also have your on-off switch. You have your hazards up top right there, and then down on the bottom you've got your starter. Yeah, your kill switch, and then starter. So second gear, up 30, get on a little bit. Oh man, I'm a huge fan of the 1200. It's a solid engine, man. The Evo, it's been in production for a long time. So Harley definitely, you know, they didn't change it up, and I think that was a really good move because, you know, it's a solid platform, super solid platform. So ergonomics of the bike, it does come with these bars. In terms of lean angle, man, 48s aren't that great for lean, especially with like the stock pegs, because they've got these little things that protrude out from the bottom. You guys can see that, which basically is telling you to stop leaning, so you don't want to start scraping other stuff. All right, so lean angle not that great. We do have a 2010 48, which is Miss Blockhead's, that we're working on building out. So kind of used to riding a 48, but she's got Z bars on her, so it feels very similar, but they're a little more inwards. But I actually do like these bars. I'm a fan of the rider triangle. The yeah, ergonomics of it, like I was just talking about rider triangle, pretty comfortable, especially with the forward controls. I've really come to like the forward controls. But the seat on this thing does feel a little tough. Yeah, so the bigger front and rear tire, or the bigger front tire rather, on this thing, it does make it feel not quite as nimble as the Iron 1200, but still not bad. In terms of power, I mean, it's a 1200. Feels good, man. And the cool thing is about the 1200, like I said, I've got experience with this because Miss Block has hers. As soon as you pay the Harley tax, as they call it, right? Basically what that is doing like a stage 1, basically high flow air cleaner. You put a fuel management system, like a chip on it, like a Vance & Hines FP3, and then an exhaust. You get a lot more, you know, air flowing through the engine, and it really gives the bike a lot more pep. Now Harley has to kind of, you know, make it within emission standards, but once you do that, it really wakes the bike up a lot. Woo! Yeah, man. So yeah, not much change with the 48. I mean, the special, they just tended or chromed it out a bit. Yeah, they just added some chrome, more chrome to it, changed the bars up a little bit, but it looks good, man. And the 48 is a solid bike. I'm a big fan of it. Ooh, look at those. Oh yeah, P.S. it's bike week. Bip, bip. Suspension. Typical Sportster suspension. Not the best, but not the worst. Overall thoughts and impressions of the 48 Special? I mean, it feels like a 48. If you guys have ever ridden a 48 before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Nimble, peppy, lightweight frame. Pretty good sized engine on the 1200. They're a lot of fun to ride. The aftermarket for them, awesome. Overall thoughts? I like it, man. I started out on a Sportster. I mean, we've got another Sportster, so I'm a big fan of them. But those are my thoughts. The best way for you guys to get a feel if you like them or not is to come down here to the dealership, hit up Orlando Harley or whatever Harley dealership is in your area, and yeah, swing a leg over one, try them out, hit up your salesman. They're friendly people, you know. A lot of people say that they come into a Harley dealership and they feel like they're getting mobbed or something like that, but like, I've never had that problem. Honestly, like, if even before I was Blockhead, just tell them that you're browsing and they'll leave you alone if you want to just look around. But if you do need help, feel free to ask them and they'll help you guys out. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some beautiful bikes. I really like the styles of them. Good job, Harley. Anyways, if you guys do have any questions on either one of them, if you want to see the Iron 1200 test ride, be sure to go check that one out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on the 48 Special, be sure to post up in the comments below. We'll answer to the best of our knowledge. Aaron here, he does have a YouTube account, so he does post up and he answers questions. Or you guys can feel free to call Orlando Harley and be sure you ask for Aaron. Even if you're from where, like Czechoslovakia or something. But yeah, overall thoughts, I'm a big fan. I don't like the chrome so much, but that's just me. That's all going to be personal preference. The bars, surprisingly, I'm a fan of, but I didn't think I would like them. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I'm a fan of taller bars anyway. I like the feel of the iron a lot better.
Yeah.
It's really comfortable. The seat is nice. I do see that what you were saying about it pushing you a little further forward. I'm a scrawny dude, so it didn't really bother me that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the stance is nice, the ride's good, and it's got the power to 1200.
Win, win, win. Plus, Evo engine, still in both of them, man. It's a solid platform.
Definitely.
Yeah, you guys post up your thoughts in the comments down below. If y'all have any questions, like I said, post them up. And if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon so it sends you notifications of future uploads. And until next time, you guys ride safe out there. Stay vigilant. We'll catch y'all later. Good one. Later, guys.